Welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yasuo, and we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. Last time I realized that my alarm did not go off, and it was almost an hour-long video, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't actually posted it yet, edited it yet, but I do believe it is. If this video starts out in a strange place, I don't think it will, but just know that that was the reason why.
I can be subtle sometimes.
I'm not even in combat right now with my main character.
We seek a realm without conflict, without ego, without free will. We seek unity. We seek the ultimate state.
Free for the taking. From your pocket to mine.
Boo. Oh, it's not my turn. Okay. It's Astarian's turn. Okay. Crit.
Count on me. Easier.
Oh, I still have that on. Oops. Yeah. That was only for the Gondians.
Let's end this.
You're too far. But you're not.
I need to find a way forward.
Of course, I'm like a foot away from you. Fine. Honestly, I don't want to have my back to the edge.
Time for a cull. A better position.
Hello. They Victus.
Under their noses.
to let up. Got to press on.
There's blood in the air. On my way.
You would know. Why aren't you knocked out? You're at 1 hit point. And now he's dead. That's so stupid. Headless corpse. Severed head.
The inscription reads, "Fresh supplies for the Steel Watch, courtesy of Necromancer Balthazar."
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'd be stupid. The High House of Wonders, Temple of Gond, the Gearsmith, and the Wonderbringer. The house is at the same time an elaborate collection of workshops, laboratories, and magia manufactories. For what better way to worship the Lord of all Smiths than by making mechanisms in his name? Here in the upper city, all manners of enchanted clockwork devices are forged and crafted, powered by spells, by steam, by conjured micromodrons. Even, some say, by hellfire. However, these Guardian's creations are not wonders for the sake of wonder, but practical contrivances built to enhance the lives of Faerun's mortals and help them work beyond the limits of their physical bodies. Take, for example, the mighty cranes that line Boulder Gate's docks, loading and unloading ship cargo with speed and strength far beyond the capacity of ordinary stevedoers. These cranes originated in the workshops of the High House of Wonder and are Gond's gift to the trade and prosperity of the city. The many faces of Gond. What is in a name? Many things, in fact, especially when it comes to Gond. While the gods are no strangers to changing their titles, Mistra, make up your damn mind. Few can compete with the Lord of all Smiths, boasting no less than 6 secret names: Renlaris, Balating, Derodaras, Clanuada, Marangor, and Tataba. Covered in chapter 85. The gnomes were more content with this, or were not content with this. Instead, they chose their own name for Gond, Nebulon. Bane's Book of Admonitions. A book of adages and precepts for Banites, providing the basic tenets of worship for the Lord of Tyranny, with suggested prayer for common situations. The heart of the book is Bane's 12 admonitions, a dozen rules for proper Banite conduction, with punishments specified for failure to comply. The book opens easily to a page with two of Bane's most popular admonitions. Number 6, the reprimand for leniency, and number 7, the rebuke for false compassion. I can't destroy the painting even though I wish to. Oh yeah, there's this fool. I almost left him alive. I feel sorry for this dead one here under my feet. The rest can suffer. Wait, was that a hand? So they do have dead, like, zombies in them, it looks like. It's interesting. Bye, everybody.
Fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf.
Alright. So their people weren't under there. Unless I missed something big. Also gotta do that. And that. And that. I have quite a few little quests. So if it's not down there, how do I get back here?
Don't fall asleep.
Focus. You can't make any mistakes.
Have you found them? Our families.
No.
Keep searching. We must find them. Please. Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No. There is no other way.
Scared and miserable, with visible cuts and bruises, these people can only be one thing: prisoners.
So yeah, it should be down there. I guess I just missed something. Oh yeah, there was a door here. Where's this lead?
Sturdy door is a dizzyingly complex system of cogs and gears.
Extend your magic to surround the door.
The door and motivators are rigged in the same way. Opening the door will set it off, with no way to deactivate it.
Motivators? No. Motivators. Isn't that the thing that, like, kills people? Kills all the people. Wasn't one of these the big bad? Guess not. There's one.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Oh, that's a waste. How about you? Oh, that wasted my use.
The corpse does not respond.
Well, this was useless. Yeah, now I can't do it at all. Please help. The bandits have taken out family hostages. They're being held in an underwater prison. Get to the submersible by the rest of the note. Contents is obscured with blood. Are you kidding me?
I'd love to, thanks.
No time to dally.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Of course, I finally found the body that I'm supposed to talk to, and I've used up all my ability to do so. What is this used for?
It's a diagram of mechanical designs, not just written, but ridged, so that blind fingers can trace out their shapes.
Regarding the Gondian gnomes. They're not confidential, though it's important to cooperate with our siblings who worship Merkel and Baal. Remember that Bane is the tyrant. It is Bane who rules. Subversion and capture of Gondian operations in Baldur's Gate is a Banite project, particularly as regards the gnomish artifices. They are ours, or more particularly, mine. They are not to be tadpoled, as that would expose them to control through the absolute hierarchy. Instead, they are to be locked in incineration collars that are remote controlled by Prinsky's motivators. I want those gnomes aware of what they are doing and deeply unhappy about it. When the Watcher project is complete and the artifices are no use, the survivors will then be tadpoled. Lord Gortash. Invasion plans for Eltergard. Map of Eltergard, centering on the city of Elturel, and showing the nearby town of Trail, Scornbeer, and Berdusk. Pull the lever, Kronk!
No, don't fall asleep.
Where'd he go? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh. What is with the blurry?
Time to move.
Ow.
Light on my feet.
Watch this. Open up.
Onward.
I thought, it's gonna blow up, it's all fire. If I throw water on it, maybe that would help. Anyway, return to camp. We've been fighting a lot. It would not hurt to take a long rest. Oh, Volo's here. What you got, Volo?
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
I assume you criticized our Archduke Gortash. He controls the city now.
Pish-posh! That strutting tyrant has a long reach and a steel fist, but he's a puppy dog compared to the real horror that haunts our streets. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. And just as then, he has more than one chosen to manifest his gruesome plot. He has Orin, and he has you.
Baal does not have me. I reject his influence.
I see that. You have at least a measure of self-control. But Baal's inheritance is not shrugged off so easily. The heart of a Baal spawn is a flipped coin that lands on its edge. Yours is a family set on self-slaughter. When there are two or more, they will destroy one another until a single heir to the throne of blood remains. In times gone by, there was an errant-hearted Baal spawn who stood against his foul father and brother, Saravok. Optimist that I am, I hope you are of similar heroic vintage.
That was me as well, technically. I hope so too. I think I can be a hero. I can be the hero the city needs.
I believe you will be. And I'd like to help the only way I know how, with a guidebook. This one did not flow from my quill, but from that of the wizard Irenicus. It is a study
Ew.
of the Slayer, and may give you a much-needed edge when you face Baal's chosen.
Irenicus is a bastard. Just because I'm curious what Volo says about this, I want him to tell me more about Irenicus.
A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanesala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate.
Yep, and that was Baldur's Gate 2. The Slayer is a giant four-armed creature with claws and...
The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it.
I'll need more than a book to face Ball's Chosen.
Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage.
I've already slain Merkel's Chosen. I can handle this.
I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure it didn't glitch up like last time. So, what is Volo? I don't know how these people are still alive. Minsk, Volo, like Jahara is at least Elven, right? Is she a half elf or is she a full? I don't remember. But Volo I thought was human. It was like 120 years in between Baldur's Gate 2 and 3. That is a long time for a human to survive. I need to put clothes on him. I'll do that in between the games. Anyway, we're going to stop here for the night. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I will show you more. I've had fun playing this game with you all. I hope you've had fun watching it. Till next time. Bye-bye.